So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
And able to find Kirk complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Christian Kirk.
Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Raven 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Wide receiver.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
Intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete. It's 4th down and goal at the 5-yard line.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, 49ers nothing.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wentz now to throw. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play action. It's Wilson. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Play action. Now Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 22-yard line.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Again, the ball carrier. Harrison Smith on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
on second down now. It's Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll run with Drake. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
By the Ravens.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Oh, he sheds himself free. And all the way down to the 42.
The ball carrier.
It's a big run that time by Bell. 48 yards.
It's a gain of 40.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get the field pass.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
First down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
A 6-yard
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Sanders, as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A final shot before half for Wentz. Caught left side Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Running, it's Drake. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Drake on the carry.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Wentz. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
58, right over there.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's got his man on the comebacker. That's Watkins. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And a Raven first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Malik Harrison on the tackle. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Harrison. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Wilson.
2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter.
Do what we do. In for a Ravens touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Ravens 21, 49ers nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
At the 29-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
And goal.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, kid.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Calais Campbell picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Drake. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Philip Dorsett.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. Now it's Crowder. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
This is Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Wilson buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He can run for it, and he will. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And Ingram holds it in. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Ravens 28, 49ers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They're going to pick up there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Wentz got to have this one. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Check 55.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Baltimore.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what is.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, 47. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 47, Mike, 47. 46 down, man, 5-4. There you are. Not today. Both sevens and Mike.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They're running it. 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Check. Fresno. Watch the ship.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
This time Wilson will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's play two. I'm bringing it to you.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's bring it. 82. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike.
Now Wentz. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Sunday. 58 for Mike. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Check Mike. Check Mike. And 58 is the Mike. Go 58's the Mike.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 35.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Wilson wants to throw it. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge, right?
There's no
Maybe
doubt
some
about
pretzels, too, some hummus. Go crazy.
See, we've learned.
Go crazy.
We have learned the Madden way of doing things.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.